We will get the God of War release date soon according to Sony, and there's more new info thanks to the Game Informer month-long coverage. So I wanted to discuss that all in this video. If you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. Let's start with the release date that we're all waiting for. So Sony Interactive Entertainment Japan and Asia localization said in the weekly issue of the Famitsu magazine that the game will have high quality localization for the Japanese audience, but also that he believes that the team will be able to announce the release date soon, saying that fans should look forward to it. Okay, I mean, the game is still slated to release in early 2018, the time is ticking, so then we have to hear about it soon. We of course had the March 22nd release date leak on the PlayStation Store, so I still think that this could be the release date, but why is Sony waiting? Of course, when we know more, I will let you know in a video. You probably know Game Informer right now has the cover story of the new God of War game. They went to the Santa Monica studio, the developers, they played the game, and I already discussed all the new info from that article in a recent video, but there's more information thanks to multiple videos they put out. Especially one that I totally recommend you watch, where Game Informer shoots 102 rapid fire questions at the game director Cory Barlog, with some really funny answers, but also interesting ones. So I'll put a link to that video in the description down below so you can totally check it out for yourself. Like for example, some new info about the weapons. We know that the axe and the shield are the star of the show in this game, but Cory would not say if Kratos left all his old weapons in Greece. And he's actually hinting that this is not the case, so it could be that at one point we find the Blades of Chaos for a nostalgic trip. Again, not confirmed, but with him not saying, no, all the old weapons are still in Greece, kinda leaves the door open for stuff like this. I think that would be really amazing, of course, but we will have to wait and see. There will also be returning voices from the previous games in this new God of War title, and while we haven't seen a lot of them, there will be a lot of NPCs in this game according to the game director, and they will all have a nickname for Kratos. Cory would not say what that nickname is, but it of course should be fun. We right now saw the dwarfs that are also probably involved in upgrading Kratos' weapons, looking at this scene, but there should be way more NPCs to look forward to. Not really weird, because this game is pretty huge, 25 to 35 hours to finish the game. Yes, it's pretty huge, and the game also features a map, but no, this is not an open world game. I saw some people say that in the comments of my recent video. They thought about doing it though, they thought about maybe making this an open world game, but in the end wanted to focus on the development of the character instead. Cory Barlog said that you can better compare this to Tomb Raider, that is wide linear as he calls it. Sometimes you will find open areas or things to explore, but there's one way through the game. There are side activities in the game as well, probably helping one of the NPCs out, and maybe you get a rune for that to upgrade your weapon. But it is one of the pillars of the game: combat, narrative and exploration. They want to celebrate the curiosity. They talked about Zelda, where if you blow up a wall, then you can go to a new area, that there's a feeling that you can explore, that you can really find stuff in the world that is hidden. So that really has me excited. I really like the tour bus example as well. The tour bus is going through the game, but if you want to explore an area, just hop off so you can explore the area better. The gameplay from Paris Games Week was also an optional path, for example, so something that you will not find if you just stick to the main course. The gameplay we saw at E3 2016, the first gameplay we saw of God of War, is story based. So what sometimes happens is that they want to show different parts of the game that in the end might not be part of the game at all. Well, this E3 2016 gameplay is in the final game, but it is different. They changed it up a little bit. Maybe in the E3 2016 trailer they wanted to show multiple enemies, that you could also fight this troll, while in the final game we might not see this troll so early in the game at all, or something like that, or they change some dialogue. When we play it, we will probably see familiar things, but it will be a little bit different in the final game. What we learned in the God of War cover story is that there's a big crafting system in place to make armor parts for Kratos, and now we know that there will also be unlockable outfits in the game. Maybe also referring to this crafting system, but right now we did not really see a lot of different armor for Kratos, so I'm really curious to see what it will look like and also what the impact on the gameplay will be. I would not be surprised if this goes hand in hand with the optional side activities, that if you complete the quest for that person you will be rewarded with a unique armor piece or maybe crafting material to make the armor. They of course have to give you incentive to do these side activities, so I think a unique armor piece or crafting material is totally something that could be in the cards. If you want to know more about God of War, totally check out my recent video also going in depth on the combat and the upgrade system. Subscribe for way more God of War content. When we know the release date or new info, I'll be all over it, so subscribe to stay up to date on everything. Like this video to support the channel. Thanks a lot for watching. I will speak to you next time and goodbye.